walls and like music that's gonna, the score is not done, things that'll like, tweak and change. By and large, it's the movie you'll see, but please go see it again August 9th because it'll be even better. And we're nervous for you to see it today, but also just so excited because I feel like I can trust that you guys know that it's not totally done, but
Leaked BTS footage. Blake Lively's shocking confession just turned It Ends With Us into Hollywood's biggest scandal. You won't believe what she admitted on set, because this changes everything. Fans thought she was the perfect lead, but insiders say she manipulated the entire production. And now, the truth is finally out. Why are A-list stars turning against her? What did the cameras really capture behind the scenes? And most importantly, is this the end of Blake Lively's career?
Was in Grapevine Saturday night to screen her new movie It Ends With Us.
You're here to show the first real screening of It Ends With Us to fans.
The movie was shown at the theater at Grapevine Mills exclusively for a few hundred attendees of Book Bonanza.
You'll see like some like maybe tape on the walls and like music that's gonna, the score is not done, things that'll like, tweak and change. By and large, it's the movie you'll see, but please go see it again August 9th because it'll be even better. And we're nervous for you to see it today, but also just so excited because I feel like I can trust that you guys know that it's not totally done, but you'll still really love it.
Stick around, because once you see this footage, you'll never look at her the same way again. Blake Lively wasn't just the star of It Ends With Us. She was pulling the strings behind the scenes. Insiders claim she used her influence to reshape the entire movie, from script changes to casting decisions. And the leaked BTS footage? It proves that her sweet on-camera persona might have been just an act. Sources from the set revealed that Blake had heated clashes with the director over how her character, Lily Bloom, should be portrayed. The footage shows moments where she snaps at crew members, demands last-minute rewrites, and even shuts down co-stars who challenged her vision. But here's where things get even crazier. Some crew members say she tried to downplay the most controversial parts of the story to protect her own image. Was she trying to make herself look good at the expense of the book's message? Or was she just power-tripping on set? One thing's for sure, this isn't the Blake Lively fans thought they knew. And it gets way worse when we look at how the rest of Hollywood reacted. Blake Lively's on-set power struggle didn't stay behind the scenes for long. Once the leaked BTS footage surfaced, Hollywood exploded. Some A-listers who once supported her suddenly went silent, while others rushed to distance themselves. And some even took Justin Baldoni's side. So, who turned their backs on Blake? For years, Blake had a tight-knit Hollywood squad. Taylor Swift, Ryan Reynolds, Gigi Hadid, they were practically inseparable. But after the controversy, things got suspiciously quiet. Taylor, who used to post about Blake nonstop, has barely acknowledged her in months. Even Ryan Reynolds, her own husband, has been dodging questions about the drama. And then there's Gigi Hadid. She and Blake were always hyping each other up on Instagram. But ever since the footage leaked, radio silence, no comments, no public support, nothing. It's almost like people are waiting to see how this plays out before picking a side. But others, they're not waiting at all. No one expected this, but Justin Baldoni has Hollywood backing him up. Co-stars and directors who worked with him in the past are speaking out, and what they're saying doesn't look good for Blake. One source close to the production claims that Justin was just doing his job as director, while Blake was the one making things difficult behind the scenes. Justin wanted to honor the book. Blake wanted to control the narrative, the source revealed. And then there's the bombshell revelation from an A-list actress who once worked with Blake. She called her out for being impossible to work with and controlling to the point of obsession. The internet is already trying to figure out who said it, and fans are speculating names like Leighton Meester or Anna Kendrick. The biggest shock? It's not just celebrities who are turning on Blake. Even fans who once defended her are rethinking everything. The leaked footage paints a very different picture from the charming, relatable star they thought they knew.
You nailed it! You guys didn't go live. This movie means a lot for all of us. So, and Colleen is the mother. She really is my role here. Well, thank you for seeing it with us.
Thank you for.
Love y'all so much. Thank you. I was so excited y'all got to experience this with us. Thank you. And I hope y'all go back and see it again August 9th.
Reddit and Twitter threads are full of people debating, was Blake just standing up for herself, or was she manipulating the production to serve her own image? Some fans are saying, "This isn't the Blake I supported." Others believe she's getting unfair treatment because she's a powerful woman in Hollywood. But one thing's clear, this scandal isn't dying down anytime soon. And just when you think it couldn't get messier, another twist is about to explode. Just when Hollywood thought Blake Lively was done for, she came back swinging, with receipts. If you thought the leaked footage was wild, wait until you hear what Blake just dropped. Blake isn't just denying the allegations, she's proving them wrong. Sources close to her team claim that she has secretly recorded conversations that expose what really happened behind the scenes. And it's bad news for Justin Baldoni. In one of these alleged recordings, Justin is reportedly heard pressuring Blake to change scenes in a way that would completely alter the female lead's arc. Blake allegedly pushes back, saying, "That's not what we agreed on." But the most damning part? Sources claim you can hear Justin getting frustrated, cutting her off, and insisting that she just do as he says. If this recording is real, it could completely flip the narrative, turning Justin from the misunderstood director into the real villain of the story. It doesn't stop there. Blake's team has also hinted at emails and messages that prove she wasn't being difficult. She was pushing for fairness. Allegedly, Blake repeatedly asked for creative meetings, but her concerns were ignored or brushed aside. In one leaked exchange, a crew member reportedly told her, "We'll handle it, just trust Justin." And here's where it gets really interesting, because if those emails exist, it means Blake wasn't power hungry. She was being shut out. After these leaks, Blake's fan base went from defensive to full attack mode. Twitter is now flooded with hashtags like #Justice for Blake and #Baldoni Exposed. One viral thread even broke down all the past red flags from Justin's career. Accusations of controlling behavior, on-set conflicts, and favoring male actors over female leads. People are digging up old interviews, analyzing his past films, and questioning how much power he really had behind the scenes. But not everyone's convinced. Skeptics are saying Blake is conveniently dropping evidence now, and they're questioning why she didn't speak up sooner. Some believe she's using this as a last-ditch PR move to save her career. So what's the truth? Did Blake just expose Hollywood's double standards? Or is she just playing the game better than everyone else? And just when you think it can't get any crazier, a shocking new statement from a former co-star is about to change everything. Just when things couldn't get more explosive, a former co-star has entered the chat, and what they just revealed might be the final nail in Justin Baldoni's coffin. This isn't some random industry source. This is someone who worked directly with Blake and Justin, and they just dropped a bombshell statement that has left Hollywood reeling. According to this insider, Blake Lively wasn't just facing creative differences, she was actively being silenced. The anonymous co-star claims that Justin had a clear pattern of dismissing Blake's concerns, calling her too emotional whenever she disagreed with him. But here's where it gets even more disturbing. They allege that Justin would intentionally leave Blake out of key meetings about her own character. Instead, he would hold private discussions with male executives and then tell Blake what was decided. This co-star didn't just stop at vague accusations. They straight up said Blake wasn't being difficult, she was fighting for a fair shot, and she was being shut down every step of the way. But wait, there's more. This insider also confirmed something that had only been a rumor until now. Apparently, there was a major scene in the film that Blake fought to keep in. A scene that would have completely changed the narrative. A scene that, according to this source, was so powerful, so emotional, and so career-defining that removing it felt intentional. And guess what? It was cut. The reason? The insider claims Justin told the studio that the scene didn't fit the tone. But according to Blake, that's not what was said behind closed doors. She allegedly overheard a conversation where executives worried it would make audiences side with Blake's character too much. Let that sink in. A scene that was too impactful, too powerful, was erased. Now the industry is completely divided. Some celebrities are rushing to support Blake, while others are backing Justin, saying that directors have the right to make final decisions. Even worse, some A-listers are staying completely silent. Could it be because they know something we don't? And just when you think this scandal is settling down, get ready, because someone just leaked unseen footage that could prove once and for all who's telling the truth. And it's not who you think. Just when it seemed like the dust was settling, everything got turned upside down. A shocking, never-before-seen BTS clip just leaked. And what it shows? It's sending Hollywood into a full-blown meltdown. The footage was first uploaded to a private industry forum, but within minutes, it spread like wildfire. Clips started surfacing on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. And guess what? It directly contradicts Justin Baldoni's version of events. In the clip, Blake Lively can be seen in a heated discussion with Justin and several other crew members. But here's the kicker. Blake isn't throwing a diva tantrum. She's calm, articulate, and making a very clear argument. She's heard saying, "This scene isn't just emotional, it's crucial to the story." Cutting it changes everything about her character's journey. And then, the moment that has everyone talking, Justin's response, he laughs. And then he straight up tells her, "Blake, it's not that deep. The audience isn't going to care." Excuse me? Not that deep? Fans immediately lost it. Comments flooded in. Did he really just dismiss her like that? Blake was right the whole time, and they gaslit her for months. How many more actresses has this happened to? But it doesn't end there, because in the background of the clip, there's another voice. A crew member, off-screen, says something that might be the final nail in the coffin. "We already promised execs we'd cut it. This is just for show." Wait, what? If that's true, that means Justin never even fought for the scene. The decision was already made, and this whole conversation, it was nothing more than an act. Now the real question is, who was in on it? Did other cast members know? Did the studio deliberately silence Blake? And most importantly, will Justin or the execs address this bombshell leak, or will they try to bury it? Because right now, the truth is out, and people are not letting this one go. And just when you think things can't get more insane, wait until you hear what a Hollywood legend just said about all of this. Because their words might just end Justin's career. Just when people thought the controversy couldn't get any worse, a Hollywood icon has stepped into the ring. And they didn't just call out Justin Baldoni. They flat out exposed the entire system behind this mess. Who is it? None other than Meryl Streep. Yeah, you heard that right. Meryl Streep. The woman who's been in the business for decades, has seen it all, and doesn't speak out unless it actually matters. And when she did not hold back. In a recent red carpet interview, a reporter asked her about the leaked BTS footage, expecting her to stay neutral. But instead, she turned to the camera and dropped a truth bomb that left everyone speechless. Blake Lively is one of the smartest, most dedicated actresses I've ever seen. The fact that she was dismissed like that, it's disappointing, but it's not surprising. This happens all the time. Wait, what? Meryl didn't stop there. She went on to say, "Women in this industry fight tooth and nail for their creative input, only to be told they're overthinking or being difficult." Blake deserved to be heard, and frankly, the audience deserved the version of the film she was trying to protect. This changes everything. Meryl's words weren't just a casual opinion. They were a direct shot at Justin, the studio, and Hollywood as a whole. And fans? They ate it up. Meryl Streep said what needed to be said. This isn't just about Blake. This is about every actress who's been shut down behind the scenes. If Meryl is speaking out, you know this is serious. And just when things were reaching a boiling point, another A-list celebrity joined the conversation. And this one, nobody saw coming. Because when this next Hollywood superstar spoke up, they didn't just support Blake, they called for direct action against Justin and the execs. And at that point, the controversy reached a level no one could ignore. If Meryl Streep's words weren't shocking enough, the next celebrity to speak out took things to a whole new level. And this time, it wasn't just talk. It was a full-blown call to action. Out of nowhere, Ryan Reynolds, yes, Blake Lively's own husband, broke his silence. And let's just say, he wasn't cracking jokes this time. For weeks, fans were wondering why he hadn't spoken up yet. Was he trying to avoid drama? Did Blake ask him to stay quiet? Well, now we have our answer. Because when Ryan finally spoke, he didn't just defend Blake, he declared war. What happened to Blake was disgusting. She fought for something that mattered, and instead of listening, people tried to silence her. That stops now. But he didn't stop there. He called out Justin Baldoni by name. "Justin, you had a choice. You could have stood with Blake. You could have done the right thing. Instead, you let your ego get in the way. And now, you're facing the consequences." The second Ryan's statement dropped, fans went wild. Ryan Reynolds just ended Justin Baldoni's career. When Deadpool himself calls you out, you know you messed up. Ryan stood by his wife, as he should. King. And if you thought this was just about words, think again. After Ryan's statement, something unprecedented happened. Fans launched a full-on boycott against Justin's upcoming projects. People started canceling tickets, unfollowing him, and even calling for studios to drop him altogether. And the worst part for Justin? It worked. Reports are already showing a massive drop in pre-sales for his latest project. Studio execs are panicking, and sources say that Justin is now in full damage control mode. But here's the real question. Can he even come back from this? Because at this point, it's not just fans who are turning on him, it's his Hollywood peers. And the next A-lister to speak out, they didn't just criticize him, they exposed him. And trust me, this next revelation is worse than anyone expected. Alright, let's rewind everything. Ryan Reynolds calls out Justin Baldoni, and suddenly the whole world is watching, pointing fingers. Blake Lively was silenced, and not only did Justin fail to speak up, but he let his own ego ruin everything. And now, the fallout is massive. Hollywood's biggest stars are turning against him, fans are launching a boycott, and the entire industry is in turmoil. Is Justin Baldoni's career done? Or will he somehow survive the storm that Ryan Reynolds started? What's even worse, though, is this. Meryl Streep, the Queen of Hollywood, accused Justin of manipulating public opinion and standing on the wrong side of history. She said, "This isn't just a battle for justice. This is a lesson in integrity." And Justin, he's failed that test. But here's the biggest twist of all. A whispered rumor has surfaced that someone closer to Justin is preparing to drop an exclusive interview, revealing even darker secrets that will further destroy his reputation. With Blake Lively still fighting, her allies now multiplying, and Justin on the ropes, we're left asking one huge question: who will be the next to speak out? Because one thing is certain, this saga is far from over. So let us know in the comments, is this the end for Justin Baldoni, or can he somehow claw his way back? And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on the biggest Hollywood scandal of the year. You won't want to miss what happens next. This drama is just heating up. Stay tuned.